What it is, y'all, it's your boy, Churchboi the Extraordinaire. Y'all know what it is, man. It's December. Got home kind of late today, and I just thought of some new material that I can put out there. Maybe it'll be a little funny. We're going to have a variety of things to talk about today. We're going to talk about church. We're going to talk about crazy folk, what crazy people say all the time. And then we're going to talk about something a little bit nasty. Somebody asked me to do a nasty joke in there. I'm married, so I can do a nasty joke. Y'all can't do nasty jokes because half y'all ain't married. So you got to wait till you get married to do nasty jokes, all right? Man, let's start off by talking about these visitors at the church, you know. I like people visiting my church. I really do. But I get tired of visitors. They always want to let you know that they just visiting. You ask them how they doing. Hey, how you doing today, sister? They be, oh, I'm just visiting. Go to church on the southeast side of Dallas. Go to church on the southeast side. You be like, sister, I just asked you how you doing. I don't really care where you go to church at or how much money you going to give today in your tithe and offering. I really don't care. Then you got them other folk that, members of the church. You can't never ask them how they doing. You be avoiding the question. You be like, how you doing today, Sister Smith? Sister Smith, she asked a question. I'm just sanctified, filled with the Holy Spirit. The Lord is the head of my life. Yes, Lord. Baby Jesus born in Bethlehem of the Virgin. Yes, he just blessed me so well financially and everything. Sister Smith, Lord have mercy. Jesus bless you. I would just ask you how you was doing, not how your whole life has been or what your testimony has been. That's all I was saying was really that. But since we on the subject, Sister Smith, have you been tithing every Sunday? She be like, oh, yes, Reverend Lance. Yes. I tithe every Sunday. The Lord just blessed me with so much money. I don't even know what to do with it. Yes, Lord Jesus. And I'll be like, well, Sister Smith, my money been a little funny lately. I was wondering if you can help me get a little bit more serious. I was wondering if you can help me get my money serious. Because it's been funny lately. Some of y'all will get that tomorrow. I said my money was funny. Asked her if she can get a little bit more serious. Y'all need to turn into highway thinkers. Not school zone thinkers. Y'all school zone thinkers. Listen, what I'm talking about next? Oh, yeah, people say crazy things. People say crazy things. I got a homeboy. I said, man, you, your wife, your 3 kids ought to come on over to the church one Sunday and visit the church. My church kind of big. It ain't really too big. It ain't too small. It's like in between a small church and a mega church. It's like a small mega church, like a little biggie church, like big and small or something like that kind of church. And I said, man, you, your wife, your 3 kids, come on over to the church, visit one Sunday. He said, no, man, I can't come to your church. I said, why you can't come to my church, man? He said, well, your church too big. I said, what that mean? We got too many people there? He said, no, your church water bill too high. I said, what the church water bill got to do with you, your wife, and your 3 kids coming to visit my church? He said, well, normally, me and my wife, we go to churches around the hood, and they usually 50 to 100 members maximum, He said, me, my wife, my 3 kids, we give $4 a piece and pay the church whole water bill for the month. He said, I come to your church, I can't even pay for the toilet paper. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want to be considered a toilet paper worshiper when I come to your church. I said, man, that ain't got nothing to do with it. You need to come on to the church. So I told my pastor, he said, just tell him, go on, stop by Kroger on the way to church, pick up that 4 roll of Scott toilet paper, bring it on to the church, Let me see. What else I'm talking about? Let me see. Oh, yeah, that's right. Got somebody helping me over here. The person a little slow, y'all. Oh, yeah, crazy thing. People say crazy thing. My wife say I talk crazy to my kids, She say every time my kids do something, I talk crazy, I'm too hard on them, stuff like that. But I don't really agree with that, you know what I'm saying? I don't really agree with that. She say, they do something. I say, my daughter just fell on the side. It was funny. But listen, my wife say, when my kids do something, I talk crazy to them. I don't really agree with that. She say, my kids do something. I say, I'm gonna whoop your butt. I say it just like that. I'm whoop your butt. They do something out of line. They drop something, spill something on the car. I'm whoop your butt. That's my favorite saying. And I don't really think that to be too bad. Because half of us, if you had the real parents from the hood, they said stuff way worse than that. My mom used to say stuff that was so bad to me as a kid, it used to make me pause and think about what she said. It was so bad. Mom used to say stuff like this. One time, I had dropped some juice. She said, boy, you drop another can of juice, I'm going to knock you in the back of your forehead so hard. I had to, in the back of my forehead? How you gonna knock me? In the back of my forehead? My forehead up here. You gonna hit me so hard back here that it's gonna go to the front of my forehead? How you gonna hit me? You know, my mama used to say some crazy stuff. My mama used to do some crazy things. She used to do some crazy things too. When she whoop you, my mama didn't whoop you all over your body. She didn't really do that often. She whoop you in the same spot. That hurt way most than get hit across the forehead. You see what I'm saying? I take a hit across the forehead with a belt in the same spot on my leg any day of the week. Any day of the week. If y'all can't hear me, y'all can't understand me, that's y'all fault. Ain't really mine. I talk like I talk. Y'all ought to be able to understand it. That's not my problem. What else I'm talking about? Oh yeah, my nasty joke. People been asking me to do a nasty joke. This is my nasty joke. Me and my wife, you know, I'm married, so I can talk about this. Me and my wife, you know, my wife really don't do no butt sex. You know, she ain't really into no butt sex. You know, my wife ain't really into no butt sex. You know, and I had caught her off guard one day, and then had caught me off guard what she said to me. You know, made me question my manlyhood. What's happening? I was playing with her. You know what I'm saying? I was playing with her, and I started tickling. You know, in that soft spot. You know, Darren, get the camera down here. You got the camera down here. And I started tickling. You know, right here. You know how you do the little babies when they're a baby. You tickling right there in between. You know, in between. And I was tickling right there. She said, "Stop with your gay self." I said, "What?" I'm tickling right here. She told me, "Stop with your gay self." I said, "Wait a minute. I'm not." I had to sit down. I was all messed up the rest of the evening. I was like, "What?" I said, "What's she talking about?" You know, she wouldn't even let me get close to her butt. You know what I'm saying? Made me feel like I'm just gonna say it. Made me feel like a nigga in a painted tank. You understand what I'm saying? No, nigga, you was gay. No. You know, white, we don't do. So we don't do butt sex. I mean, y'all won't know. We don't really do butt sex. But hey, my pastor say whatever make y'all happy, you know, go on forward now. If it hurt, you know, feel sorry for you, you know. But the Bible say the body ain't yours, it's his. So you gonna be bending over tonight. What else I'm talking about? Oh, let me talk about this. I got two daughters, man. I got two daughters. I got a 7-year-old and a 4-year-old. And my 7-year-old, I've been with a mama a long time. And you know, I've been with a mama since her mom was pregnant with her. And so now, you know, it's a trip because we be places, or we in the church, you know, people have seen her grow up all throughout her childhood and everything. They say to me now, you know, she's 7 and everything. You know, she ain't biologically mine, but as soon as we walk in the church, they see her, they always say, "Oh, your daughter looks just like you. She got your eyes and your ears and everything. Yes, it's just so beautiful, just like her daddy. Oh, you just look like your daddy all the time." And she used to just stand there and be like, "That ain't even my daddy. Daddy." You know, she tried to tell me that they telling her that she looked like me right in the middle of the conversation. I'm like, "No, you can't tell them right now, because, you know, you can't tell them right now. That's gonna bust their bubble. Right, let's live this moment and enjoy it, okay? Little 7-year-old, don't be telling everybody that you ain't really mine, you know. But people always do that to us, you know. I think that's kind of funny. I think that might happen every once in a while. I don't really know if these jokes funny, y'all, but I'm gonna keep doing them. I got a whole bunch of more stuff to talk about. Like for one thing, I really don't agree with the Secret Service. You know, being inactive now that President Barack Obama in there. You know, I really don't agree with that, but I'm talking about that next time. It's your boy, Churchboi the Extraordinaire. Holla at your boy, Lance Davis, a.k.a. Churchboi the Extraordinaire.
You should put on some